Little People. Big World's Amy Roloff on relationship with ex Matt years after tense divorce. Exclusive. Hello viewers, I am Elena. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The former couple divorced in 2016 after nearly 30 years of marriage. Amy Roloff is opening up about where she stands with her ex-husband and Little People. Big World co-star Matt Roloff. Talking with ET's Rachel Smith in an exclusive interview, the reality television star, 61, gave an update on the upcoming season and the personal growth viewers will witness 7 years after she and Matt, 62, went through a tense separation. I think one of the things you see is me changing and just being with Matt, Amy says, adding that her own husband, Chris Malek, and Matt's fiancée, Caryn Chandler, have helped their situation. Amy married Chris in 2021, while Matt popped the question to Caryn in 2023. Just being with Matt and Caryn, we get involved in a big fundraising event with an organization that means a lot to me, Amy adds, previewing a storyline from season 25. Collaborating on a project of this magnitude is a major step for the mom of 4 who said she didn't want anything to do with Matt for quite some time. In her new interview, however, she says that a hard examination of her own ways led to an awakening that changed the situation between them for the better. But then it's like, well, Amy, you built up this wall, but who's this wall keeping out? Is it you? Or is it him and he could care less? Amy shares. So I think with Chris' help, Chris has been a great help to bring that wall down and say, you know, he's still the father of my kids, still the grandfather of my kid. We, or should say I, should get along with Matt and Caryn. Even so, she admits that they are far from being at a point like they once were during their nearly 30-year marriage. I mean, we're not gonna be best friends, but we enjoy our time. We had a focus. We accomplished something really great, Amy says, referencing the event they put on together. We still get together as family too, so to me, it really just tells a story about a family that's continued to grow, continue to change. But I think the ultimate element of the whole thing is, but we're still family. We may say things, we may do this, you know, some tense moments and stuff, but you know, in the end, we're family, she adds. Malek, who also talked with Ed, agreed wholeheartedly and added that they have since even ventured into the vicinity of friendship with Matt and Caryn. It took a while to get there, and it's, you know, the old expression time heals. And we've gotten to that point now where Matt and Amy have moved on to other and better relationships, he says. We actually, you know, get together once in a while too. Matt, Caryn, Amy, and I hang. And we have good laughs and good. Unfortunately, I've witnessed some really nasty divorces where 2 couples ended up hating each other when they were done. And I'm so glad that we're not in that situation, he adds. LPBW's Matt Roloff says he's leaving the farm to Amy after his death in season premiere shocker. Season 25 of Little People. Big World starts off with a bang, as Matt Roloff tells ex-wife Amy Roloff that he's decided to leave the family farm to her, instead of his fiancée, Caryn Chandler, or any of the former couple's 4 children. In a sneak preview clip released on Monday, February 19, Matt, 62, and Caryn, 56, were sitting for a discussion with Amy, 61, and her husband, Chris Marek. The family patriarch, who is the sole owner of Roloff Farms, explained, "We've all but decided that when I die, we're giving whatever piece of the farm I still have to Amy," as Caryn looked on supportively. Amy had trouble finding words to reply at first, as she appeared blindsided by the news. I don't even know how to comment on that, she told her ex-husband. In a confessional, the family matriarch was still blown away, explaining, "What? It's crazy," about Matt's decision. Back in the group setting, Matt said that he made the decision to give Amy the farm cause otherwise it's too complicated. The former couple share 4 adult children who grew up on the farm. Caryn made it known that she had absolutely no interest in taking on the responsibility of Matt's farm once he's gone. "Let's talk about the fact that I'm the one who had the idea that you leave everything you own, aside from Arizona, cause that's ours together, to Amy," she said in a confessional while looking at Matt, who agreed, "You did. That was your idea." while helping Amy understand how she and Matt decided to leave her the farm. Caryn described how Matt and Amy were a family in the first part of your life, and that they built and worked for this farm. I came in later, and I don't want it, and I don't want to take away from the people who built it, the family, the kids, so that is definite. Caryn, who became engaged to Matt in April 2023, added, "Whether we get married or we don't, the farm is off the table." After the clip was posted to TLC's Instagram page, viewers were divided over Matt's decision. "She helped build that farm. She deserves it for sure." One person wrote, while another countered, "What about the cash she already got for her share?" 4 years after Matt and Amy divorced in 2016, she sold her 32 acres of the farm to her ex-husband for $975,000. She got her half. Matt doesn't owe her more. He should put it in a trust for kids or grandkids. Amy is remarried. One person commented, while another added, "He's putting her in the position to then deal with the kids." When it comes to who Amy would ultimately leave the farm to, hey, Amy was caught off guard, and she probably wants it in writing to believe it. Matt has made promises before. I understand Amy's reaction, one fan noted, while another added, "Probably the best thing the man's done yet. She'll make sure it's handled correctly." Out of the 4 Roloff children, only youngest son Jacob Roloff still actively works on the family farm, although he doesn't appear on Oppo. Zach Roloff and his wife, Tori Roloff, expressed an interest in purchasing the farm during season 22 so they could raise their family there, but later changed. "I think I'm just very content with what's going on right now. I'm pretty cool with not getting myself more involved with my dad at the moment," Zach told Tori. In a confessional, Zach added, "When it comes to owning the farm, I think my dad just needed to be a little bit more collaborative. And I think the mindset and the style that's gotten him this far is totally cool, but it's not a style I want to collaborate with." Matt announced in a May 12, 2022, Instagram post that he was selling 16 of the farm's 109 acres for $4 million, including the original family home and barn. He took it off the market 5 months later and turned the home and surrounding acreage into a vacation rental property. Little people, big world. How Matt Roloff's rubbing his happiness in Amy's face. Matt Roloff is enjoying his life with Caryn Chandler after his divorce on Little People, Big World. But his behavior toward his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, makes it seem like he's rubbing his happiness in her face. There are many signs that Matt's ego is out of control, and how he treats Amy is just one of the issues. Much of the Roloff family turmoil was directly caused by Matt. His divorce from Amy and subsequent conflicts with his son Zach over the family farm have deeply fractured their relationships. Matt's decision to sell part of Roloff Farms without consulting his children really upset Zach, and also escalated tensions with Amy. She felt blindsided when the farm sale went completely differently than anticipated, as she sold her part of the property so her kids could buy it for a lower price. Matt's high price upset Zach, and that's one reason why Zach and his wife, Tori Roloff, officially left the show after Little People, Big World Season 25. The series' end could be on the horizon, and ahead of the potential last season, Matt doesn't seem to be treating Amy well. In May 2024, Matt posted a photo with his fiancée, Caryn Chandler, that features the pair smiling outside at a concert. Matt and Caryn both looked happy, with the Roloff family patriarch captioning the photo, "Hanging out with Caryn's parents and friends at a concert in the desert. Having fun. Living our best life." Matt seemed to need to prove to Amy and the rest of his family that he was better off without them. The Little People, Big World cast member didn't care that his family was angry with him, and rubbed his new life in their faces. Aside from the happy photo with Caryn, Matt's actions towards Amy were consistently heartless. Amy alleged that Matt cheated on her with Caryn while they were still married. This accusation, if true, is a deep betrayal of trust. Matt's decision-making regarding the family farm, particularly listing part of it for sale without consulting Amy or their children, also demonstrates a lack of consideration for Amy's feelings and interests. This action further deepened the rift between them, and Matt was in the wrong. Matt didn't let the criticism drag him down. He teased the 5 top questions he was asked on his Instagram, but went into detail regarding his answers on his Facebook page. Despite becoming the villain of Little People, Big World, Matt has been open since his NDA expired. On his Facebook, Matt explained, "As more and more family members drift away from the show, it becomes more difficult to produce the same content. As much as many of you hate, and we see the comments about the rifts and stripes between the family members, the better the ratings do." The way Matt faced critics head-on was basically by saying that the drama was what kept viewers watching. Matt wasn't mincing words with his fans. In a lengthy answer regarding the farm, Matt gave details that made him seem less vindictive and more remorseful. According to Matt, both Jeremy Roloff and Zach expressed interest in purchasing the big house, triggering a delicate situation for Matt as a father. Oregon's stringent land division regulations, coupled with financial considerations and the desire for fairness to all family members, added layers of complexity to Matt's decision-making process. But fairness to all four of my kids and all grandkids played and weighted the heaviest, he explained. Matt seemed to have a logical explanation for many of the allegations thrown at him. While the show painted his treatment of Amy and his kids as heartless, it's possible that he just wanted to be fair. However, he could also have been acting defensive and wanting to cover his mistakes without taking ownership. Matt and Caryn are enjoying life. In a photo from late April 2024, the pair are in the pool, smiling in their swimsuits. There are palm trees in the background. The couple unabashedly enjoyed their vacation, captioning the photo, "Cooling off after a long dusty journey. Loving life floating on our pool noodles." The hashtag #LoveLovatoyall. Many fans were positive in the comments, saying, "Have a lovely time. You deserve all the happiness your heart can hold." And, "Would love to see you guys back in Cabo. I'll be there this year. You two look great." However, not all fans were supportive. The photo came on the heels of the potential series finale, and Matt isn't a popular cast member. As he continued flaunting his success, perhaps to rile up Amy and the family, one fan said, "Caryn will always be the side piece that broke up a family. Nothing will ever change that. His kids will always resent what she to their family." Matt certainly made controversial decisions, but he didn't care. The patriarch was relaxing in the warm weather as the drama unfolded on screen. The frayed relationship between Matt and Zach ruined Little People, Big World. Matt's son debuted on the reality series at age 13 alongside his family in 2006. His journey into adulthood, including his marriage to Tori and the birth of their 3 children, was documented on the series. However, tensions arose when Matt listed parts of the farm for sale without consulting his children, leading to a feud with Zach. The happy photos with Caryn indicated that Matt and Zach may have given up on repairing their relationship. This may bother Amy. Matt and Caryn have undoubtedly been living it up since Little People, Big World Season 25 aired. In a post from late March, Matt detailed his and Caryn's return from a cruise in Curacao, saying, "Caryn and I back from our cruise. Just in time to watch #Opal my new fav island #Curacao. Very nice." He seemed to speak very casually about tuning in to Little People, Big World, as if he didn't really care anymore how he was portrayed on screen. It's unclear whether the show will come back for another season. In the same lengthy Facebook post, Matt talked about Little People, Big World's return. Contractually bound to season agreements, the fate of the show remained undecided. While Matt expressed contentment with the show's run, he acknowledged the possibility of its return. So if LPBW never does come back, in whatever various other forms, I think consensus is they wrapped up the Roloff LPBW Crazy Train saga pretty good, he mused. Reflecting on the changes since the show's beginning in 2006, Matt acknowledged personal growth amid all the tumultuous familial challenges, including his divorce from Amy and the sale of the family farm. Despite the potential end of Little People, Big World, Matt emphasized the importance of his relationships and hinted at the possibility of returning to the show. He didn't seem to have answers regarding the show's future. While it's possible Matt was posting all of this to upset Amy, they seem to get along fairly well in Little People, Big World. It's more likely that Matt was just excited about his life with Caryn and wanted to share his travels with his fans. Matt is undoubtedly a problematic character on the hit reality TV series. Still, Given all the information he shared after his NDA expired, he regrets how everything with Amy and the farm went down. He seems to know that he can't go back and change his actions, but hopes to move on.